Hello, everybody, and welcome inside Oregon Ice Arena as OCA Media Sports is proud to bring you another exciting Panther hockey match. We are getting set for the Oregon Panthers to face the Sauk Prairie Eagles in what will prove to be a very important game for these Panthers. They only have 2 conference games left and currently sit second in the standings, so this is a must-win for Oregon. Real quickly, before we dive deeper into this game, I would like to remind you all that this broadcast is made possible with funding from our generous sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play.
One Community Bank, a proud supporter of youth athletics. Stop by or visit our website to learn more about our fee-free checking account. One Community Bank, feel good banking. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today.
Toro Horse Insurance. Toro Horse Insurance is a proud sponsor of Oregon Athletics. At Toro Horse Insurance, our #1 goal is to deliver customers the peace of mind that comes with having the right coverage at the right time.
The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community.
The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community.
J.L. Richards, providing fresh meats, deli salads, seafood, and quality Wisconsin cheese for over 25 years. Try delicious hot lunches, dinners, or enjoy our Friday fish fry. Catering is available throughout Tain County.
Logo Promotions, helping businesses and schools promote and advertise their organizations with quality apparel, providing exceptional personal service and quick turn times. Logo Promotions, for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Proudly serving the Madison area since 2013.
And finally, Stoughton Health, providing safe, quality health care with exceptional personalized service. Stoughton Health is proud to sponsor the OCA Media Scoreboard. And with that, we are getting set for introductions, as you can hear the music coming on as we wait for both teams to head out onto the ice. And as I mentioned, this is going to be a very important game for Oregon.
You said it. 2 points available in the standings here for 2 teams that have been really good this season. As we mentioned, 2 teams that have been very good. Sauk Prairie, only 2 losses on the season coming into this game. And Oregon did not have a good outing the last time they went up to play Sauk Prairie, a 1-7 loss. So they're looking for a different turnout in this game, Noah.
They certainly will be looking for a different result as finally the Sauk Prairie Eagles hit the ice. And we await our Panthers.
Sauk Prairie Eagles and your Oregon Panthers. Please first put your hands together for the opposing team, the Sauk Prairie Eagles. defense, let's call for number 12, William Leatherberry. At defense, a senior, number 17, Kate Peterson. At right wing, number 6, Andrew Dickey. At center, a senior, number 7, Joe Romer. And at left wing, a junior, number 11, Kyle Rohr. The Oregon Panthers and coach are very friendly, assisted by Josh Leader, Sean Peterson, Paul Levy, and Charlie Grenier. If you'll please rise and move your hats and face the flags for the playing of the national anthem.
And with that, Noah Bergstrom and Mitchell Mancusi up in the booth as we get ready for the beginning of this game. And now, Mitchell, we mentioned just how good this Sauk Prairie team has been this season with only 2 losses, particularly on the defensive end. What do you want to see from Oregon early in this game to try and break through that defense?
Yeah, it's going to have to be that top line and their spectacular passing and their ability to make plays. That is really going to be the way that they're going to break through this defense.
And it will be that top line out there to start this game. No surprise there, as we have an early icing call against Oregon, forcing the face-off back into the Oregon defensive zone. Face-off is head up, and a quick shot finds the back of the net right off of the face-off. Sauk Prairie strikes first. Lightning fast offense from Sauk.
Yeah, they got the draw, and that was fired off the stick there, and Sauk Prairie off to a quick start with a 1-goal lead.
Certainly not the start Oregon was looking for, but not even a minute of hockey played so far. So Oregon can't let that get to them as Logan Leatherberry gathers in the defensive end for Oregon, and Oregon looks to exit the zone. Eventually they do. Puck finds a stick of Jakey, and he'll dump it into the zone. Sauk gathering in their own end, and eventually sending the puck out to neutral ice as they dance forward on offense yet again, looking for a pass out in front. Pass gets across, and a good defensive play from Romer stops a shot from being fired. as Sauk Prairie still with possession. Momentarily, though, Roar quickly wins the puck back for Oregon, and Jakey skates it out. Jakey trying to make a move and buy himself some time and space, though unable to do so as Sauk now gathers in their defensive end. Puck eventually comes out to number 7. That's Nick Mast of Sauk Prairie. As Sauk will skate it right through neutral ice, though nothing but Panthers around him as Sauk was chasing. And Oregon will head back on offense. Dosher and Lindert there chasing the puck down for Oregon. Eventually, though, the puck won by Sauk and sent out of the zone, though Logan Leatherberry sends it right back. Sauk with possession now, though. Leatherberry fighting for the puck along the far boards and able to buy some space for Lindert to chip it in, though Sauk still with possession. Now the puck dances around the edge of the zone and eventually leaves it. Lindert forced to dump it back in as Oregon goes for a change and quickly gets that top line back out there. Jakey with some good puck control along the far boards, able to keep the puck in the zone as Roar was all alone up top and was unfortunately fought off the puck, though it finds Jakey. Jakey looking for a pass out to Romer, though that was blocked. Jakey now dancing behind the Sauk net. Elects to send it back as Roar gathers and tries to dance forward, makes a pass out to Romer. Romer with a shot, handled by the Sauk Prairie netminder, Caden Strack. Though Oregon still with possession, Romer dancing up top, sends it to Peterson. Peterson a long shot, gets tipped out in front up high. Sauk Prairie able to glove it down and momentarily win possession as a clear was blocked, and now Oregon with a chance out in front. Though Sauk holds thus far. Peterson with a long shot, fired high and wide. Peterson now with another blast. That one just goes wide right again. Some good offense in response to that goal. Buskogger with a long shot nearly from the blue line, and eventually Strachey gets his whistle.
Oregon bench fired up by that possession right there. A lot of time and pressure put on Sauk right there, and that is a nice response after the quick goal given up.
Face off in the Sauk Prairie defensive zone is won by Sauk, though Oregon able to get possession as Mueller fires it in behind the Sauk Prairie net. Pass out in front and a shot fired, rebound given up, though eventually Strachey is able to hold on, but the Oregon bench still loving all this pressure in response to that quick Sauk Prairie goal. Ever since then, it has been just about all Oregon.
Yeah, they're trying to turn the tides of this game right away, get the momentum back in their favor, and it's looked to been that way so far.
Puck comes out to Aiden Leatherberry along the blue line. He'll send it deep for Dosher and Linder. Linder with the pass on front. Excuse me. That was not Linder. That was actually, I believe, Jacob Cameron who sent that pass out to Linder that escaped him as Oregon is finally forced into the defensive zone. A turnover leads to some extended Sauk possession as Sauk carries the puck behind Josh Keene's net, looking for a pass out in front. No lanes available. They'll send it up top to the blue line. Mueller back to win the puck for Oregon, though it kind of awkwardly sat behind the net and was separated from everyone momentarily. Sauk back up top to the blue line. Shot blocked out in front by Jacob Cameron. And Mueller now with the puck, able to send it forward to Dosher. Dosher will chip it in, and Oregon will make a change, sending that top line back out, as well as Barnish and Leatherberry. As Roar took a spill there in front of the net, I didn't quite see what happened, but Sauk able to maintain possession, send it back to a turnover, goes right to Roar. Oregon might have a 3-on-3 if they get through. A pass up ahead to Romer. Romer will draw a penalty, delayed penalty to Oregon. Eventually Sauk touches, and we'll get a look at the Oregon power play.
Just a beautiful play there as Kyle Rohr carried the puck into the zone. Nice little saucer pass over to Romer, and that's just a big body of Romer getting to the net, and Sauk Prairie player had no other opportunity to try and stop Romer there before he could get a shot off. And that is number 7, Nick Mast, the goal scorer, who is in the box now for Sauk. So Oregon, a really good opportunity to tie this game up.
They've certainly had all the momentum since that quick goal from Sauk. Certainly a chance to even the game out here as we await a face-off in front of Caden Strack.
Referees trying to get something figured out with the scores table here.
still some discussion going on. Not quite sure what this is all about.
They're running some time off the clock. I think that, if I heard correctly, they forgot to start the timer there. So they'll run it down to 13:41.
As finally we have our face-off to start this Oregon power play. As they dance up top, looking for a shooting lane. That's Rohr with the puck. Trading places with Jakey. Jakey back to Rohr, and he turns it over. And Sauk gets an early clear.
A rare mistake on the power play there by Jakey.
Romer now looking to lead re-entry for Oregon. As the puck finds a stick of Jakey down the near side. With a full head of steam, he'll chip it back around the net. Though no one was there, Rohr skating over though. Good play to keep the zone. As now Jakey sends it back up to Rohr, across to Romer in some space. Romer with a pass blocked. And Sauk eventually able to fire off another clear. As the puck comes all the way back to Keene. Romer wants it, and Romer gets it. Not a whole lot going for Oregon thus far on the power play. As that top line looks to enter the zone, and finally does, along the far side. Not a whole lot of space to work with up there, as there's a mess of players. Pass across, the Oregon was making a change, so there was no one there. And a clear finds the stick of Rohr, though he has to buy time for his teammates to get back on side. Oregon struggling to get anything set up now, as now a turnover with just over 30 seconds left on the penalty. Good stick by Leatherberry. Stops any chance at a shorthanded bid for Sauk, as Nieto dancing forward, able to make a move and take a shot from a very wide angle. As it was handled, now Zerwick had the puck escape him. As it goes back to the Oregon defenseman. Pass across, finds Zerwick. Zerwick looking for Nieto over the middle, though a Sauk player able to intercept that pass. As now Zerwick comes across to keep the zone. And Sauk wins the puck right back. Penalty over. Both teams at even strength. Mueller chips it in, looking for a tip from Anderson. Didn't get one. A bunch of Eagles there, able to win the puck back as Sauk heads the other way. Makes a nice move around Barnish, in on the front of the net, and a save made by Keene.
That was Nick Mast on that opportunity, fresh out of the penalty box.
Worth mentioning, he is right behind Luke Mast in terms of scoring for Sauk. Two great goal scorers there. As now the puck finds Leatherberry. As Oregon looks to enter the zone, an outlet pass nearly finds Jakey in a world of space, though was a little ahead of him. Now Aiden Leatherberry chipping it in, though no one from Oregon able to get there as Sauk heads back the other way. And you can see the speed from Nick Mast just burning some of these Oregon players into the zone. He has certainly stood out very early in this game. The penalty really the only mistake from him, as Rohr now finds some space in one-on-one, though good defense separates him from the puck. And now the puck escapes the zone. Oregon forced to just dump it back in and get onside. As Sauk looks to exit the zone, just over 10 to play in the period. Peterson tried to whack at it and send it in, though was unable to do so, so Buskogger looks to skate ahead, and that pass was really weak, nearly picked off by Sauk. Fortunate break for Oregon, as that could have been dangerous. As Sauk, though, still with possession in Oregon's defensive end, and a shot fired, but deflected up top by Nieto. Nieto now gets the puck back, looking to chip it forward, but can't. As Sauk Prairie getting some possession in their offensive zone, though eventually Oregon gets it out, and Nieto in space. Nothing but Eagles in front of him. He'll send it on net. And the Sauk netminder will keep it in play as the puck comes out to the Oregon defense, and they look for some form of entry, though that puck escapes everyone and will go down for an icing call.
That puck just kind of split the Oregon offensive players there, and unfortunately goes down for an icing. We had a long while there with no whistles, and going back to a play before, great zone clearance by Oregon. A few good passes to get out, and it found Nieto's stick, and he was almost able to get in, but more importantly, Oregon got a change there.
This game seems to have settled down a bit, though. Sauk Prairie with a chance. Fortunately, no one on the end of that pass. As Jakey looked like some great work to win the puck, though a penalty's called. As Jakey will head to the box.
Another rare mistake we're seeing here by Jakey, as he is not one to frequent the penalty box. And Oregon will be down a man for 2 minutes with 9:07 remaining in this first period.
Worth mentioning the Sauk Prairie special teams, both the penalty kill and power play have been really good so far this season, though Oregon's penalty kill has been exceptional, especially of late. And they'll start this one with an early clear. Good pressure by Dosher. And then Romer able to hit his man and win the puck for Oregon, sending it back down for yet another clear. A good first shift for this PK unit. As Sauk Prairie looks for re-entry. Player got tripped up, though, was able to chip it ahead. Sauk now dancing along the blue line. Cross-ice pass. Player in some space, tries to pass back up top into the slot, though no one able to get a shot off. And Oregon forces Sauk back into their defensive zone, excuse me. As now this penalty is just about halfway over as the puck bounces off the wall and comes to Zerwick. Oregon able to kill more time. He'll send it across to Barnish. Barnish chipping it forward, killing more and more time off of this penalty as Sauk finally gets it out of the defensive end. A great penalty kill so far, though. Still more work to be done as Sauk dances along the blue line. Able to win some space. Is Mass to pass out in front. And no shot fired off of that. Barnish was calling for it. Pass escapes him, though luckily it also escapes the Oregon defensive zone, and they're able to change with about 30 seconds left on this penalty. Sauk looking through re-entry through neutral ice. As they'll elect to just skate it in and dump it. As Rohr falls on the puck for Oregon, and he'll send it across for yet another clear. About 10 seconds left on the penalty. Sauk looking for one last entry, though. Oregon pressing hard. Romer able to win the puck and kill off just about the rest of this penalty. As now there's a turnover. Dosher and Romer out in front. Pass finds Romer. Romer tries to make a move. Good defense and a shot fired from Rohr, and he buries it. Oregon has tied it up right on the edge of that penalty kill.
Great pass from Dosher. He finds Romer in front. He made a little move, kind of got the goalie Strack out of position there, and the puck just kind of floats out to Rohr's stick, and no mistake on that one. He does not miss those, folks. And Oregon has tied it up 1-1 on the Stonehouse scoreboard.
We have seen some lasers from Rohr. Another one there ties this game up. You can tell how much this game means to these Panthers. Rohr was awfully fired up after that, and how can you blame him? As Oregon now looking to capitalize on their newfound momentum. Rohr dancing ahead again. Makes a move, trying to get a pass across. He gets one to Jakey, though the shot fired just wide. Oregon rolling in the offensive end, coming out of his penalty kill. Rohr now dancing up top, tries to get it to Romer, though that pass was barely intercepted by Sauk, as now Sauk looks to go the other way. A shot fired right into the glove of King.
Almost another good opportunity there, as great setup, and the puck just shot a little high and wide there. But Oregon feeling the energy and having the momentum in their favor right now with 6:30 left in this first period.
Face-off comes to the left of Keenan, is won by Sauk. And a good play by Lindert there breaks that up, and he's able to clear the zone. Lindert nearly able to win the puck back. It eventually finds Dosher, bounces off a skate, and finds Leatherberry as he'll dump it in. Lindert and Dosher now battling for the puck, along with a Sauk player. Eventually the puck comes out to Sauk. Chip forward, finds the stick of Leatherberry. Leatherberry bounces it out to Dosher, who will send it all the way down, though he did not gain the red line, and it'll be an icing call.
Oregon continued to look good on that shift as they just really need to get some possession going. And when they have the puck on their stick, they are a dangerous team.
Possession is certainly going to be important as, I mean, really that's what's turned the tide of this game for Oregon, is just long stretches of possession creating some havoc for Sauk on the defensive end. And Oregon always seems to find a way to capitalize on those breakdowns as Rohr finds the puck, looking to beat his man in a foot race, though the good defense holds. And Sauk is able to win the puck right back. Sauk dancing forward, gets the edge, looking for a pass on the front, no one there, tries a wraparound, though it never got on target. Is now Oregon back the other way. Rohr skating ahead, nothing but Eagles in front of him, is separated from the puck, nearly falls to Jakey, though. Sauk looks to catch Oregon in a change, and good defense there from Oregon. Prevents a shot from being fired, though the puck finds a Sauk Prairie Eagle in space, eventually finds Keene, and it looked like it might have slipped through under him, though he holds on and takes the whistle.
A little scary there is Keene. I'm not sure how far behind him it got, but he looked a little nervous there, and good defense by Caden Peterson as he slid behind there. Make sure that one didn't cross the goal line.
Face-off taken by Jacob Cameron for Oregon is won by Sauk. As Dosher looks for an outlet pass to Nieto, though that was picked off. Dosher delivered a bit of a hit there as Oregon looks to skate the puck out of the zone. Eventually a pass finds Nieto, though it bounces away from him. And that play is dead offsides.
Unfortunate offsides there, as I think Nieto had already thought the puck was in the zone there. And Cameron had a little bit of room there, could have made something of it, but nevertheless, Oregon still looking strong in this first period.
Face-off in neutral ice eventually comes to Oregon, and two players hit the ice out in front of the benches as there was a collision. Keene tees it up to Leatherberry. A little dangerous there as there was an Eagle looking to pounce on that puck, though the Oregon defense holds. Just under 5 to play in the period as Leatherberry sends it ahead. And Oregon looks to get it out of their defensive end. Finally, they get a change off, and they'll make a full house change as Mueller and Barnish come on with the top line. Sauk, though, with the puck through neutral ice, and they're able to get it in. Barnish and Romer, an unfortunate collision there, though Oregon able to fall right back on the puck. Jakey now with a little bit of room to work with. Hill into the zone, tried to get it back across to Rohr, though Sauk was able to pounce on that one. There's now puck battle for us. There's a turnover. It finds Rohr. Rohr tries to send it back in the area of both Jakey and Romer, and a shot fired by Peterson. Couldn't tell if that got tipped out in front or if Strikey got a piece of that, but nonetheless, the Sauk Prairie defense holds and we have a stoppage.
Yeah, the Sauk Prairie defense has looked good, and that's what we were talking about before this game even started. It would be the Sauk defense against the Oregon offense, and whichever one could prevail is going to win this game.
Face-off won by Sauk as they'll skate it through neutral ice, and a nice pass right in front of Mueller, as Leatherberry unfortunately got caught up with his man, and there'll be a delayed penalty to Sauk. Sauk still in possession, pass goes out in front, though Rohr able to send it out of danger and tag up, as we'll get another look at the Oregon PK.
We'll have to see what the call is here. I know it's going against Aiden Leatherberry here, but I thought he did a really good job of contesting the Sauk offensive player there. They call a holding penalty. And with 3:16 left in this period, Oregon will be down a man for 2 minutes.
Sauk Prairie now dancing with the puck along the blue line to start this power play. Just trying to create some shooting lanes with some movement. A shot on the front, rebound given up, and Sauk Prairie pounces on it, and they find the lead.
Good initial save by Keene there, as he had bodies in front of him, and it just hits off his pad and kind of just dies right there. And the Sauk Prairie player able to scoop it up and send that one to the back of the net. And a quick answer for Sauk Prairie, as they had the opportunity with the man advantage there.
This has been a great first period so far by both teams. Though Sauk, of course, picking up the lead with that goal. Oregon still has time in this period with 3 minutes left to find an equalizer. As the face-off at center ice comes to Sauk. Puck enters the Oregon defensive zone. Pass behind Jakey. Takes an odd bounce, and he's unable to find it. So Sauk will send it ahead, as Oregon's pressing very hard right now, and the Sauk player last second realized he was going to be offside, though was unable to stay on, and that play will be whistled dead.
Goal for Sauk Prairie there, picked up by Micah Hansen with the assist from both the Mask brothers, Luke and Nick. And we mentioned the special teams for Sauk Prairie being exceptional this year, and they showed it on that power play right there.
Sauk now with a move out in front. Player able to buy himself some space, though Keene handles that one.
We're seeing the speed of Sauk Prairie in this first period, and they have some players who can really skate and create opportunities for themselves.
Jacob Cameron seemed to hit the ice a little rough there, and took an extra moment getting up, though. He appears to be fine and gets right back into play. As Sauk still with possession in the offensive zone. Trying to find a shooting lane. Shot fired from up in front of the blue line. Was blocked by Nieto. Broke his stick in the process. Sauk will certainly look to capitalize on that. Puck comes out near Nieto, but again, no stick to handle it. Shot out in front, blocked by Caden Peterson. And again, the puck in the area of Nieto, but without a stick. Can't do a whole lot about it. Looking for a tip out in front. Handled, though Sauk makes a move to the front. A great pass, though. Fortunately for Oregon, no shot comes off of it. A shot fired from way up top, blocked again by Peterson. And Peterson will eventually clear it down ice, and it took a deflection, so no icing. As Nieto finally able to get off ice, on there for a long time without a stick, did a pretty good job. Given the circumstances, a pass out in front just barely went over that shoulder of Keene, though Oregon holds on. As Sauk still, though, with possession, just over a minute to play in this period. As there's a tie-up in the near corner. Eventually, the puck finds Romer of Oregon. Trying to get out of the zone is Rohr, though. A strong stick from the Sauk player. Able to dump it right back in. As Oregon looks for entry into the offensive zone, though Jakey fought hard off the puck, and Sauk gets the puck right back. Just under a minute to play in this first period. Barnish able to dump it back in, though they had to tag up, and Rohr not happy about that, but it will be offsides.
Yeah, the call there that they touched, that Rohr touched the puck, will still offsides play. Close play, but Rohr's pleading his case there to the official. And we mentioned momentum, Noah, and it seems to have gone back into the favor of Sauk Prairie.
It certainly has. Picking up that second goal has definitely sparked a lot of life into this Eagles team. As Oregon looking for something at the tail end of this period, though. Only about 30 seconds left. Puck finds a stick of Mueller. As Linder sends it ahead, but right to Sauk. Pass deflected out in front from Nieto, lost his stick, though he gets it right back. As Sauk looking to create a one-on-one the other way, races on for icing. And Sauk able to win the puck back behind Keene's net. Pass comes across, though no shot fired. And Oregon will hold on. as time winds down at the end of this period. That came off a high stick, as we have a whistle with 1 second remaining on the first period clock.
Unfortunate, only 1 second left there as Oregon's going to get a favorable face-off position here. Not really going to be able to make anything of it. Maybe just a quick whack at it from Simon Dosher, who's taking the face-off here.
You certainly imagine Sauk will just take a tie-up, and they do, to end this period. As we said, a great period from both teams. Sauk scored very, very quickly. Oregon, though, able to get all the momentum back and equalize, though finally Sauk Prairie finds themselves ahead by 1 goal. What did you see from Oregon that you liked in that period, Mitchell? What do you think it is that has kept them in this game, this far?
Yeah, for Oregon, they've been taking advantages of the very few mistakes that Sauk has taken, or made, excuse me, throughout this game. We saw Kyle Rohr just being a powerhouse on the offensive side for Oregon, and he is showing why he is the #1 point producer in the state right now, Noah.
Certainly some excellent play from that top line, as you can always expect. Some rare mistakes from Jakey at the beginning, though he seems to have found his stride, as Oregon looks to turn the tide of this game in a second period that we'll have coming right up. But for now, we're going to go to a break. Stay tuned, folks. The second period's coming up.
Enlisted in the Army National Guard, and going to be attending college with the goal of commissioning as an officer in the Army after high school. Thank you, Paul. Next up is number 7, Jojo B. Romer. His parents, Dan and Lynn, are here to welcome him tonight. After high school, Joe plans on either going to junior hockey or attending college. He's really not sure yet. Up next is number 10, Simon Cesarosi. Well, the Cage is here tonight to support him. Simon plans on going into the trades after high school. Simon's favorite quote was when Larry Clemens told him that he wishes he would put as much effort on the ice as he does in folding his pants. Up next is number 17, Katie Peterson. Father Sean is here tonight supporting. Players are looking for Dave Jones fire protection after high school. Everybody loves skating slow. Up next is number 20, A.D. Wilson. And he's accompanied tonight by his father, Clark. Aiden's out of the shooting room wants to go after next week. That is just fine. Let's let everybody know his hockey inspirations, number 11. This is the beauty on the ice. And last up is number 25, Aiden Leatherberry. His parents, Jason and Stacy, are here tonight. He plans on attending to be a player and majoring in math and education. His favorite coach, Charlie Grenier, always had this favorite saying, "Don't stop." We also want to recognize our senior managers tonight, Avery Youngbaum and Lexi Teague. Lexi is having a story about it. I apologize. Lexi's parents couldn't make it tonight. We appreciate everything our managers do for the team. Thank you, seniors. Your dedication is greatly appreciated to the program. Now get in there and you'll get a great second grade.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Real quickly, before we get into this second period, I want to remind you guys that this broadcast is made possible with funding from our generous sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play.
One Community Bank, a proud supporter of youth athletics. Stop by or visit our website to learn more about our fee-free checking account. One Community Bank, feel good banking. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today.
Toro Horse Insurance. Toro Horse Insurance is a proud sponsor of Oregon Athletics. At Toro Horse Insurance, our #1 goal is to deliver customers the peace of mind that comes with having the right coverage at the right time.
The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community.
The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community.
J.L. Richards, providing fresh meats, deli salads, seafood, and quality Wisconsin cheese for over 25 years. Try our delicious hot lunches, dinners, or enjoy our Friday fish fry. Catering is available throughout St. County.
Logo Promotions, helping businesses and schools promote and advertise their organizations with quality apparel, providing exceptional personal service and quick turn times. Logo Promotions for all your screen printing and embroidery needs, proudly serving the Madison area since 2013.
And finally, Stoughton Health, providing safe, quality health care with exceptional personalized service. Stoughton Health is proud to sponsor the OCA Media Scoreboard. And with that, we await puck drop to begin this second period. The score on that Stoughton Health scoreboard reads 2-1 Sauk in what has been an exciting game so far. As Sauk looks to open up the first possession of this period, as Rohr lost his stick, though he gets it right back and finds the puck in neutral ice. And the Sauk Prairie player hit the ice in front of the Oregon bench. As now Oregon has to tag up and get onside, giving Sauk time to gather. And their defensive end and send it forward. Wilmer tried to pick that pass off, though couldn't. A nice move to the front. Pass broken up, though, by Leatherberry. Sauk still with possession. Backhand shot handled by Keene. Pass comes back up top. Sauk looking to be organizing a shot fired wide left. As Sauk opening this period with some offensive pressure as Barnish finally gathers in space for Oregon. Oregon looking to get through neutral ice. Eventually they do. As Jakey chases the puck down, though, Sauk able to get possession right back. That puck sends all the way down the ice, goes behind Keene's net, and it'll be an icing call.
Oregon not quite with as much energy as they had to open the first period, but maybe a good face-off win here in the offensive zone, and some offense can get a spark going for them.
You'd love to see that energy level pick back up. They had a lot of it after they fell down quickly 1-0. As now Linder with some speed, able to get a pass out to Cameron. Though the shot was handled, a second shot, or Dosher was looking for a second shot, though unfortunately fanned on it as that shot's deflected way up high into the netting and out of play.
Dosher had an opportunity there as the puck bounced out to him. If he was a left-handed shot right there, he could have had a clean swipe at it, but kind of had to maneuver around and couldn't get the shot off.
Oregon with another face-off in the offensive end. This one is won by Oregon as Dosher sends it back to the blue line, though. Sauk Prairie battling for the puck along that far wall. Oregon able to find possession. The pass was broken up, though a nice play from Cameron, able to win possession back, though the puck escapes the zone and they'll have to dump back in. Pass ring around the boards was weak. Rohr calling for a pass out in front, though. His shot was broken up. And now the puck finds Peterson, bouncing around along the near boards as a slew of players battle for the puck there. Cameron able to send it out in front, though no one from Oregon gets there. Jakey comes in late, a good play from Rohr, looking for his second goal of the game, though Sauk able to break it up at the last second. Oregon finally getting that offense going, as the pass is unfortunately fanned on there by Mueller, though he makes a good play to cover up his mistake and win the puck right back. He'll make way for Barnish now as Rohr skating ahead. Tried to make a move to the front of the net, though he was separated from the puck as there was nothing but Eagles in front of him. Sauk looking to regather, and the puck comes out in front to Rohr with a blast, though this one is handled by Caden Strack.
Good opportunity there as Roar found himself all alone in the slot there and unloaded the slapper. Fortunately, just kind of straight on right there, and Strack was able to gobble that one up.
Oregon finds the face-off yet again in their offensive zone, as they've had quite a bit of possession here, following some long possession from Sauk, as a pass out in front is picked off by an Eagle. Sauk Prairie looks to head back the other way. Pass across ice is behind its intended target, and Oregon back the other way. Romer dancing, tries to send it across to Jakey, though that pass escaped. Good play by Leatherberry to keep the puck in the zone, and a world of space. Leatherberry with a shot, and a save made by Strack. Great play from Leatherberry to keep the zone, and he follows it up with a shot.
Yeah, great play by Leatherberry there. I thought the puck got out of the zone, but Leatherberry with an unbelievable effort there. He was able to get a good shot off and force the blocker save there by Caden Strack.
Another offensive zone face-off for Oregon as the puck comes to Cameron behind the Sauk net. Oregon still looking for that equalizer. Puck finds Dozier in space. There was a screen in front. Strack couldn't see it, though the puck narrowly escapes the back of the net. As Oregon seems to have found their stride offensively, they look dangerous. Now the puck finds Nieto in some space that we separated. Cameron looking for a pass out in front. That was blocked. As Peterson tries to make a play to keep the zone, though it escapes, and now Sauk might have a 2-on-1 back the other way. Potentially a 3-on-1 diving attempt made, though the shot was wide anyway. Good hustle from Peterson there. As the puck comes all the way down for icing, Sauk finally able to break out of their zone and get a little something going, but Oregon looks dangerous.
That was a great opportunity and a great defensive effort by Caden Peterson there as he made a diving stop there. As Sauk had a 2-on-1 that kind of turned into a 3-on-1 as they dropped the puck for the trail man there. Nevertheless, good defensive effort from Oregon.
Finally a face-off in the Oregon defensive zone, and tip out in front. I thought maybe for a second that went in, though it hit the side of the net. As Sauk has been quick to take shots off of face-offs, not giving Oregon any time to settle in defensively, as Leatherberry looks to do just that. He'll send it ahead to Roar as they're able to get it out of the zone. A little move from Roar, able to buy himself some space and find Jakey. Jakey heading down ice, able to get a drop pass in front of Roar, and he has his second. What hustle from Jakey, able to set up Roar, and this one's tied.
Kyle Roar again showing why he is one of the best to do it in high school hockey. He showed such hustle there, and he lifted the stick of the Sauk defender, just picked the puck right out of his pocket, got the shot off, and it is a tie game, 2-2 on the Stoughton House scoreboard.
You can see the energy in both Roar and Jakey's play. Roar has especially flashed of late, and especially in this game, he has both Oregon goals. And that hopefully is the boost of confidence this Oregon team needed as they have equalized. Yet again, long shot fired and handled by Strack, though it stays in play. Romer with a good hustle play over momentarily when the puck comes up top to Peterson. Peterson a long shot looking for a tip, though that comes up high and out of play.
See a little more bounce in Oregon as they're out there right now, just throwing pucks on net, trying to get everything that they can to test Caden Strack. And they know that they have the momentum that has shifted back in their favor.
The score 2-2. It has been back and forth scoring. Oregon is yet to find a lead, though hopefully they're able to find one here as they get some space out in front of the net, though the pass was a little off. And Cameron gets a tip out in front, though the puck just kind of floated across the blue paint as Sauk finally able to get it out of their end. 2-on-2, back the other way goes Sauk. Peterson back, moved to the front of the net, though. A shot never came off of it as the puck escaped the Sauk man at the last second. Oregon looking to gather defensively, though you can see the speed of Nick Mast out there with Luke Mast. And finally the puck escapes the zone, and Oregon will make a change as the top line comes back out. Sauk turnover in the offensive zone. Roar looking for his hat trick. though he is separated from the puck. As the puck comes along the near boards out in front of the benches, Oregon looking to gather in their defensive end. As Sauk pressures heavily, and the puck eventually just bounces to Sauk out in neutral ice. Though it is turned right back over, Jakey back the other way. Unfortunately, it is caught right next to Rohr, though he makes a move off the boards, able to get in front, get away from a man. Pass out in front to Romer, and the shot just escaped, rebound given up. Sauk looking to go back the other way, potentially a 3-on-1. Though the Oregon defense is skating back, more of a 1-on-1, and good play initially from Leatherberry. Though the arm goes up, I didn't see a whole lot there, but nonetheless, Oregon will be back on the PK.
I'm with you, Noah. I didn't see a whole lot there on the penalty, but the trip gets called against Logan Leatherberry.
Unfortunate sequence there from Oregon, as they have had a surge of momentum following that second goal, but now they're tasked with killing off a penalty against a very, very good power play.
Owen Benjamin now skating to the box for the Panthers, as Logan Leatherberry has been given a 4-minute major penalty here.
Double minor to Leatherberry.
Double minor, sorry.
After what I thought was very minimal contact, but a really unfortunate break for Oregon. As Oregon is able to start this penalty kill with a clear, as Sauk is forced to look for re-entry. Long pass, nearly broken up by Dosher, though it escaped anyways and found the stick of Rohr. Rohr looking to clear, and it looked to get just under the stick of number 26. That's Haken Peterson of Sauk Prairie, as Oregon able to keep the puck in the Sauk Prairie defensive half, mostly in the defensive zone, as Sauk finally gets it across center ice and into the zone. Dancing tried to make it look like a drop pass, though no one was there to receive it. Sauk goes cross ice again, looking for a pass out in front, though it went errant. Now Luke Mass looking to make a move to the front of the net, and Oregon able to hold defensively as Sauk is forced back to the outskirts of the zone. Two Sauk players make a trade there. Rohr comes out with a good defensive play, though it bounces around and finds the back of the net, and Sauk strikes yet again on the power play.
Sauk power play has been kind of the Achilles heel of Oregon in this game so far. And just really unfortunate that no one was able to clear that out, and the relenting pressure from Sauk there, and they get it into the back of the net to make this a 2-3 game.
That Sauk Prairie power play continues to be great, as they have been all season, as they now have another 2 minutes to work with. You feel like Oregon needs to get a kill here to slow down this power play that is rolling so far in this game, as Sauk gathers in their defensive end. And a good play by Cameron, short-handed, shot fired just wide. He has been remarkable on the penalty kill, one of the standout players in an impressive unit. Mass looking to make a move out front, though Romer able to block the pass. As Oregon trying to fight off the second half of this double minor, as the puck is rung around and comes back up top to the blue line. They'll send it back in deep. Romer able to separate himself and gather the puck. He'll dance with it, trying to kill time. Looked to get a clear off, couldn't, but Dosher helps him out and clears it the full length of the ice.
Great shift there by the first line of penalty killers for Oregon. They took a minute off that power play for Sauk.
Good block by Zerwick there, able to keep the puck in the Sauk Prairie defensive end. The second half of this PK is looked much better, as another good play by Zerwick, killing loads of time and giving Barnish time to find the puck and send it in deep. Zerwick pressuring there, though. Eventually Sauk able to get something past him, as he's made a couple plays pressing This power play is now Sauk finally gets in. Mass looking for a pass out in front, eventually takes it behind the net. Pass out in front, takes a weird deflection, it's right in front, but great focus by Keene. That was bouncing every which way. And Romer not happy with Sauk getting in Keene's face. We'll wait to see if a penalty comes off of that. Romer just trying to protect his goaltender there.
Great save by Keene there as the puck crossed the blue paint out in front of him and was kind of hanging out at the back door there. He's eventually able to cover and keep this a 1-goal game.
No penalty comes off that interaction. So still just the 23 seconds of time left on that double minor. Sauk Prairie jumped out ahead yet again with the first half. As Sauk looking to make something happen late in the second half of this penalty, though. A good play by Cameron. Able to break that up, though. Sauk Prairie holds his own. 10 seconds left on the penalty. Pass broken up out in front by Caden Peterson. As the final few seconds of this penalty expire, one last clear from Oregon. And this penalty is over. Both teams at even strength. As Nieto comes on. After Benjamin came out of the box, though, Sauk Prairie still trying to make something happen. Though great defense from Peterson. Eventually he hits the boards. Though that play was absolutely necessary as the ever-dangerous Luke Mast was coming streaking towards the Oregon net. Luke Mast still with the puck, forces two Oregon players into each other. He has certainly flashed nine. A shot fired and a great save made by Keene, though it's bouncing around. Though Oregon is able to send it out. Keene making some key saves to keep this a 1-goal deficit. As now a turnover in the offensive zone. Puck finds Jakey. Calling for a pass as Romer. He gets it, though it's behind him. He'll send it right back to Jakey. Jakey tied up. As there is just under 8 minutes to play in this period. Romer tied up again along the back wall. As the puck finds Sauk. And eventually the puck escapes everyone and comes back through the Oregon zone. Aiden Leatherberry there to settle things down, though. He's separated from the puck. Barnish has to come in and help. Pass out to Rohr, and a nice pass back across to Romer as Romer has some space, shot fired. And that went well high up into the netting, and we have a stoppage.
A lot happened there on that last possession. We saw Keene come up with a great save as the Sauk player had some space, and that one caught him in a weird area around the shoulder mask area. That can be a tough spot to make a save for a goaltender, so great job by Keene.
Oregon battling to stay in this game. They have answered every time Sauk has scored so far, though they need another one. As Sauk enters the offensive end, a shot fired, rebound given up by Keene. It eventually fell to Sauk, though. A clean shot never got off as Romer might have a chance one-on-one the other way, though. Good defense by Sauk. Able to hold it now. Oregon will have to wait and give Romer time to get onside. Romer now sends it into Jakey. Jakey looking for Rohr, though that pass, I believe, took a bit of a deflection and escaped him. As now Sauk looks to dump it out. Good play by Peterson momentarily to keep the zone, though Sauk gets back the other way. In on Cameron Mueller, and a good glove save made by Keene.
Good save there by Keene, but previously he made another good save as it was a 2-on-1, and the Sauk Prairie player shot it low, hoping that a juicy rebound would come up and fall right to the other player on the other side of the ice, but Keene was able to stop that one. So Keene has looked very strong in the second period.
He, as I mentioned, has really kept Oregon in this game, kept it to a 1-goal deficit, making some key saves as that shot was blocked out in front. As Sauk is able to keep the zone momentarily, though eventually the puck comes out and is sent around behind Josh Keene as Barnish gathers for Oregon. And some good hustle from Micah Hansen of Sauk, able to keep possession through all the challenges of the Oregon defense. Sauk still with possession in the Oregon zone. As Oregon is looking to exit. And finally they do. Jacob Cameron with a little bit of space. He'll take a chip and chase as Oregon takes a change. Sauk able to win the puck back in the defensive zone, though it escapes everyone in the area and comes out to Barnish. Oregon looking to get the puck into the zone. Jakey gets free. Romer also got free. He drops it back to Jakey, and what a shot! Right in the top right corner! And Jakey has equalized it for Oregon yet again.
Great job there by Oregon, as it looked like Jakey and Romer kind of had the same idea, ended up in the same area, but a nifty little drop pass opened up some space for Jakey, and he fires one into the roof of the net, and it is 3-3.
Jakey and Rohr doing everything they can for this Oregon offense, as they have all season. The top two scorers in the state of Wisconsin, showing exactly how good they are, as we have a tie game with just over 5 to play in the second period. Dump pass finds the stick of Rohr, though a good stick breaks that up, as Sauk looking to respond and jump back in front, as we again see the speed of Sauk into the zone. That has been a huge problem for Oregon. So Oregon able to slow them down this time, and now Rohr might have a one-on-one back the other way. He does, makes a move, what a move, and a backhand shot goes just behind the net. Didn't have quite enough space to get anything going, though. Great hustle as Oregon has a momentum. Barnish shot blocked, though luckily for Oregon, Cameron Mueller able to fall on it. And that play is whistled dead offsides.
The energy is back in the building and in the Oregon bench after that great goal. And now for Oregon, they're still looking for their first lead of this game. So who will get the next goal, Noah? That is the question.
That certainly is the question going forward. As we mentioned, Oregon is still without a lead, as close as this game has been. It has been all responses to Sauk goals, as Mast in on a save made yet again by King.
Mast gets in with a bit of room, and that's not the guy that you want to have a bit of room to shoot. Nick Mast, who already has a goal in tonight's game. And good save there by Keene as he got out to his angle.
Face off to the right of Keene. Results in a Sauk Prairie possession initially, though Oregon wins it right back. As Nieto with some good hustle forces Sauk out of the zone. And they look to catch Oregon off guard as the defense was out of position and a player slipped through, though the shot was fired wide. Now Sauk with another long shot looking for something out in front. Nothing doing, though. Sauk keeps his own, a shot fired, and that is tipped up high, as Barnish was there for Oregon, and we will have a stoppage with just under 4 to play in this second period.
Yeah, no, and with just under 4 to play here, let's see if Oregon can get some more offense going as they get ready to take the face-off to Josh Keene's left. See what they can do off this face-off.
That top line is back out there for Oregon.
Oh, the face-off is actually going to be neutralized here.
Face-off does come to Oregon as Peterson looking to send it forward. And great focus by Rohr, able to win the puck, potentially 2-on-2, as he finds Jakey back across to Rohr, and he buries it. Oregon has their first lead. Rohr and Jakey show no signs of slowing down.
Who else would it be, Noah? Nifty passing as Rohr passes across to Jakey, and Rohr finds all the space in the world on the back door there. And there was no way that Caden Strake was gonna save that one.
The remarkable play from Rohr and Jakey just never seems to stop. They're impressive day in and day out. As now Oregon with their first lead of the game, though Sauk with a chance quickly following that goal. As Oregon looks to ride this momentum and perhaps find themselves a 2-goal lead. We are yet to have a 2-goal lead in this game from either side. As Sauk able to win the puck, a blast up top, handled by Keene.
And with Oregon in the lead now, Josh Keene is going to have a tough job back there to try and maintain the lead for Oregon. And he has looked solid in net all night, Noah.
He certainly has. We mentioned all the key saves that he's made in this period when Oregon was down, keeping that lead from Sauk to 1 goal. He has certainly been a big part of why this game has been so close. As that puck was blocked, though, it was offside, and we will have a whistle.
That was a good job there by Luke Mask, able to bat the puck out of the air, as I believe it was Joe Romer was looking for a player across ice. And that player would have had a lot of room if the pass got through.
Sauk Prairie able to enter the zone. And they'll elect to go deep behind Josh Keene. Though it quickly comes back up top to the blue line. Oregon with a lot of pressure up to win the puck. And a nice bounce pass finds Roar in space. Roar has Jakey with him again. Pass across to Jakey. What a move! Oregon has the first 2-goal lead of the game. Roar and Jakey are rolling.
On the previous goal, it was Jakey with the assist. Kyle Roar returns the favor with a great pass across. And Jakey gives Oregon a 5-3 lead on the Stoughton House scoreboard.
Roar and Jakey now both with hat tricks, 6s and 11s all over our score sheet. Or excuse me, Jakey only has 2. I saw the Sauk Prairie 6 on the score sheet, though Jakey still impressive, and I have a feeling the way they're playing, Jakey's going to get his 3rd. Because Oregon has all the momentum. Kyle Roar dancing with the puck for Oregon. Making a move all around defenders, able to get in. Thought about a wraparound, though elected to hang on to the puck wisely so, as there were plenty of defenders there. And I believe this will be a delayed penalty on Dosher as Sauk Prairie goes back the other way. Peterson ties his man up and tries to buy space for Dosher to tag up. Eventually he does. And Sauk Prairie, I believe, will go back to power play.
And that's going to be the case exactly as Dosher skates to the box. As a bit unfortunate, the stick just gets caught in the legs. And with 2:01 left in the period, Sauk Prairie has a prime opportunity to try and pull this back into a more reasonable game.
We have seen this Sauk Prairie power play capitalize multiple times in this game, and they look to do so again.
Coach Clemens tried to send Aiden Leatherberry out onto the ice there. The ref's not allowing the change. So Jacob Cameron will remain out there for Oregon.
Sauk Prairie starts this power play back on their defensive end, looking for an entry. Luke Mast is separated from the puck as Cameron has some space to work with the shot. Blocked by number 26 of Sauk Prairie, that is Haken Peterson. As Sauk Prairie looks for re-entry on their lethal power play. Mast dancing with the puck up top, sends it across to, yet again, Haken Peterson. And his shot is handled by Keene.
Another good save by Keene. He's been solid all night. We keep talking about it, Noah, and it'll be vital for him to stay strong during this man advantage for Sauk Prairie.
As good as this game has been and as close as it has been, you can see what makes this Oregon team so good. The offense rolling, especially with Jakey and Roar, both red hot. The great goaltending from Keene, keeping him in it when he needed to, and getting a lot of help from his defensemen too. So just a great team performance has provided Oregon with this 2-goal lead, though. Sauk looking to cut it to 1 with a minute on the penalty, and that bounced off the side of the net awkwardly. Keene had it for a moment, and eventually he gets the whistle.
talked about these great players for Oregon, and you mentioned that defense. Worth mentioning, Logan Leatherberry is still in the box, serving time for the penalty from earlier in the period. So Oregon still holding strong with one of their best defensemen in the box.
Face-off won by Oregon results in a clear as this penalty is officially halfway over. As Peterson regathers for Sauk Prairie. Cameron with pressure there. We've talked about his PK presence. He has certainly been a nuisance for teams all season looking to get into the zone. Though eventually Mass does and makes a move on in front. Pocek and the shot, took a weird deflection. Looked like it was going to stay out, though it just barely finds the left side of the net. And we are back to a one-goal game.
That was a great shot there by the goal scorer. That's going to go to Micah Hansen there, as he's able to rip one past the glove side of Keane. And Simon Dosher will get out of the box with 38 seconds left in this period. And Oregon, now the team who has the opportunity to respond.
Puck won by Oregon. And a quick shot fired up from the blue line. Got through, though. No threat there. A Sauk back the other way. They might have a 2-on-1. Oregon players forced to skate. A shot fired, and it finds the back of the net. Nick Mast has tied this game up quickly. The Oregon side got caught out of position on defense. Nick Mast makes him pay, and we are all tied up.
Tough situation that the Oregon defender got put in there. The 2-on-1. Nick Mast had a player with him, elects to shoot. Is able to sneak it in blocker side on Josh Keane. And what was a 2-goal lead for Oregon just about a minute ago is now a tie game.
Sauk Prairie has found momentum yet again. This game has been tremendously back and forth as a pass out in front. Narrowly escapes a Sauk player, Rohr calling for the puck, diving pass from Romer, finds him. Jakin, Rohr looking for a last second answer. Shot goes just wide, and then Dugan falls on it, though it will be no goal. And the ref caught Jakey in the face there as he was delivering the no goal signal, but man, that was bang bang, but I believe no goal is the right call. Oregon nearly able to find a late lead, and what a second period and what a game this has been. This has been fun to watch, back and forth hockey, and you've got to love the way Oregon's playing despite the fact that this game's tied.
Yeah, Oregon looked great that period. Definitely looked like the better team despite Sauk Prairie getting two there at the end. And what else can I say besides Kyle Rohr and Andrew Jakey, Noah?
That has been the headline all season. As we mentioned, the top two scorers in the state of Wisconsin continue doing their thing. And they have Oregon right in this game against Sauk Prairie, as we mentioned, in a very, very important late season conference matchup. But we are going to head to a break here as we await a third period that should be loads of fun with the tied game. Stay where you are, folks. We'll be back shortly. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to what has been an incredibly entertaining hockey game. Impressive play from both sides on both ends. And we are deadlocked at 5 heading into this third period. From everything you've seen this far, what do you think is going to be the difference maker, Mitchell? What is going to be the one thing that ends this back and forth series of ties?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking the team that doesn't make any mistakes in this period, or I should say makes the least amount of mistakes in this period, is going to be the team that comes out on top. And if any mistakes are made by either team, can they capitalize on opportunities? We've seen the Sauk power play multiple times in this game, and they have gotten goals on a few of them. And Oregon, their offense, I mean, what can we say anymore, Noah? They're just phenomenal. So I really think whatever team is able to get the next goal and really get the momentum in their favor in this period is going to be the team that is going to win this game.
I can't argue with you there. Momentum has played a huge role in this game, and both teams have shown the drive and determination to change it. As we mentioned, how back and forth this game has been. As Oregon was looking to head into this period with a 2-goal lead, Sauk Prairie closed it quickly. And, I mean, it's hard not to sound like a broken record when you're watching Andrew Jakey and Kyle Rohr play hockey, because they just impress every single game. We really cannot talk about them enough. And they will start this period, unsurprisingly, on the ice for the Oregon side.
A little bit of a hold up there before a puck drop as one of the officials was talking to Coach Clemens.
And we are underway in this third period. Sauk Prairie able to win the first possession. Sauk Prairie still looking to get out of their end. And Barnish makes a series of plays, able to keep the puck just outside the Sauk zone, and Jakey with the shot. Fired wide left. He had some space to work with there, and now the puck escapes Barnish as Sauk Prairie back the other way. A player trying to skate free. Shot taken and blocked by Mueller.
Good block there by Mueller to shut down the opportunity.
Now Oregon back the other way. Rohr and Jakey. Jakey trying to do it all himself. He's eventually separated from the puck, and the puck carries up over the boards and out of play.
It's those odd man rushes that Oregon is going to have to try and prevent from Sauk Prairie. And we have seen the speed of players like Luke Mast and Nick Mast. And that is really where Sauk is going to make Oregon pay this period if they can get opportunities like that.
The breakaways have paid dividends for Sauk. Just the speed that they have and skating ability has created a lot of them. And both teams have been quick to capitalize on mistakes. As Oregon looking for something in the offensive end. As Nieto's fought off the puck, though, it comes to Leatherbury. Leatherbury will chip it in. Back behind the net. Pass out in front. Handled by Sauk, and Sauk looks to create a 3-on-2 the other way. The speed that we have seen time in and time out throughout this game. As Oregon able to hold here and send the puck ahead. Nieto looking to chase it down and able to stick with it as he takes a shot from the near side, though that was shut down by Caden Strack. As now Sauk looks to go the other way, though they were in the middle of a change, so the numbers widely in favor of Oregon. Rohr will send it ahead. And Sauk looking to gather. And now Sauk has numbers the other way, 3-on-2, pass across, shot fired, and a great save by Keene, rebound given up. Didn't quite see what happened to that second shot, though the Oregon defense holds. And Keene makes yet another key save to keep Oregon in this game. As Romer's able to win the puck, dancing away from defenders, he sends it up to Rohr. Rohr has a couple defenders in front of him, he won't care. As he looks to make a move past both of them, got away from one, though the second man able to fight him off the puck. As Sauk Prairie sends it ahead, though it falls right to Caden Peterson. And the puck falls right back to Sauk. as there's a battle in neutral ice. Eventually Sauk wins it and gets into the zone, though Oregon has numbers. And Rohr able to win the puck quickly for Oregon, sending Dosher ahead. Nothing but Eagles around him. Lindert now looking to win the puck back as another Sauk player hits the ice. We've seen a few players fall to the ice with no contact and a very tough angle shot. Somehow got on target there. As Sauk will clear it ahead, and it just escapes the Sauk player. That is number 10, Luke Mast. He is dangerous, and now Oregon back the other way. They might have a 2-on-1, a shot fired just wide. Linder was there as Cameron elected to take it himself and nearly finds the top right corner. Sauk now gathering, and Sauk able to get in on Keene, and a shot fired comes up and out of play, and Keene makes quite the athletic grab over the back of his net to take the whistle.
Great awareness there from Keene, being able to track the puck and glove it and not give up a rebound and a second opportunity there for Sauk. We saw Jacob Cameron on the other end with the best opportunity of the period from Oregon. Just missed with that shot.
Faceoff comes to Sauk. Another quick shot fired off of faceoffs, and Keene able to focus and cover. Sauk has been looking for those all day. Quick shots off faceoffs has been really the way they seem to open most of their offensive possessions when they have a faceoff in the offensive zone. And we've seen it work for them in this game, as now Jakey works the puck ahead, able to get some space, makes a move, though he's forced too far wide. Pass out in front to Rohr, takes a deflection, and Sauk able to hold. Puck escapes the Sauk player, and Oregon will send it back the other way, forcing Sauk back into their defensive end, as now the puck escapes yet another Sauk player, allowing Barnish to get it in. Oregon looking to maintain possession as Jakey and Romer both pinch in, though unable to keep the puck in the zone. As it comes out to the Oregon defense, Peterson ahead to Rohr. Rohr dancing, great focus, able to keep the puck and send a pass out in front as Jakey was looking for Romer there. Romer now fighting for the puck, though he is outnumbered and fought off of it. Jakey trying to get a back check in, though the speed of Nick Mask as he skates in hard. Good defense from Peterson forces him wide as he still buys time for his teammates to get down ice. And Sauk still with the puck. Mask with a great cross-ice pass and a pass out in front, broken up by Peterson. As Oregon will look to go the other way. Rohr will chip it ahead in order for Oregon to make a change. As Sauk looking to exit the zone, Dosher with a good play. And he will get called for tripping, I believe here, the second penalty on Dosher. He was just trying to play the puck there, and unfortunately gets his stick caught up in the skates, and a lethal Sauk Prairie power play, will hit the ice.
Yeah, that was Nick Mass there who drew the penalty. Just the speedster got by Dosher, and the stick gets caught up in the legs, and that's Dosher's second penalty of the day. And you mentioned it, that power play for Sauk has been great all night. We'll see if Oregon can kill this one off.
Leatherberry tries to ring it around to get a clear off there, though it bounces up into the netting and unfortunately will result in a face-off.
Interesting that the call on Dosher is a holding penalty. I think he lost the stick and held on to Nick Mass there, and that's where the penalty got called.
Shot by Mast out in front looking for a deflection. Nothing got through as Mast calling for another pass. Eventually he gets it. Oregon defense quick to get on him. Understandably so, as Oregon looks for a clear, though. A good play kept by Mast. And we have a whistle as a Sauk Prairie player was slow to get up after he got sent crashing into the boards.
We're getting a penalty here, Noah, on the Sauk Prairie player.
You're right. I didn't even see the penalty happen. I was focused on the hit along the near side.
I did not see an arm go up either.
We'll await the call, though. A break for Oregon nonetheless, as the rest of their penalty will be evened out, and they'll have a short power play coming out of it.
We have another Sauk Prairie player who just skated to the box too. Not sure what that one's about, as there's only a minor penalty up on the board, and that is for Micah Hansen, who has a pair of goals in this game already.
Interesting, as you said, to see the second player come into the box despite just the single minor.
And he received a 10-minute misconduct, was the announcement, for an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So that will see him in the box for basically the remainder of this game.
That would explain the second man in the box for Sauk, serving as the player to send both teams to even strength, as that puck is sent all the way down ice for an icing call.
Oregon with a minute, just under a minute left on the Dosher penalty. So they're gonna get about 24 seconds of power play.
Also some extra space for both teams to work with in this period of 4-on-4 play. As Mast goes the other way for Sauk, he's fast, makes a move to the front. What a move, and the shot just barely escapes the net. Fortunate break for Oregon as that just barely went wide, as Sauk's looking to take advantage of that extra space I talked about. Oregon wins the puck right back, though, in their defensive end, and Roar will gather and settle things down.
Roar went down in the Sauk zone. He looked up to the ref for a penalty, but nothing came of it.
Roar now sends it across to Jakey. Jakey back up top to Roar, able to bounce it off his skate. And a shot fired. He's dangerous from range, though that one is handled and sent up and out of play.
Good shot there as Roar was trying to pick the top right corner over the blocker side of the goaltender, Caden Strack, excuse me.
An offensive zone faceoff for Oregon with about 10 seconds left of 4-on-4 time before Oregon gets a very short power play. Sauk Prairie looks to send it ahead, though Peterson able to deflect a rink-wide pass. And he'll send it back to Mueller as Dosher heads out of the box for Oregon. Pass looking for Nieto, escapes him. Dosher, though, able to get in on the play momentarily, though Sauk gathers and skates back the other way, shorthanded, about 15 seconds left of power play for Oregon. Makes a move out front. Keene forced to make a play on it as no one from Oregon was there. Eventually, Dosher came over for help, but some danger there as no one was able to help Keene out. Both teams back at even strength as there's about just over 9 minutes left to play in this game. Still deadlocked at 5 as Roar looks to go back the other way, has Cameron with him. As Jakey hits ice, Jakey skates free, looked to go back across, though some miscommunication as no one was there. Roar now looking to block a pass, and that outlet just escapes the Sauk Prairie player and will go all the way down for an icing call with 9 minutes and 1 second to play.
Crucial 9 minutes and 1 second, Noah, as we are still deadlocked at 5, like you said. And as the time winds down, it gets more and more important to get that next goal.
Both teams running out of time as I mentioned, we're under 9 minutes to play in a deadlock game that has been close just about the whole way, the largest lead being 2. As Sauk gathers in their defensive end. Puck is run around to Colin Harrington, and eventually it finds the stick of Thor Peterson, trying to make something happen offensively, gets away from his man, and a save made by Keene. The rebound, fortunately, falls right to Logan Leatherberry. As he looks to spring Jakey, though, that pass bounced off of Jakey's stick. As that puck took a weird deflection, Barnish didn't see where it went. One-on-one the other way, shot fired wide, bounces off the back of the net. Sauk Prairie able to fall on it, though a good stick from Leatherberry breaks that up, finally out of the box from serving time for that penalty, as he missed extra time beyond the actual penalty time on the ice. As Sauk still with the puck in the offensive zone. Pass goes behind Rohr, though eventually he gathers and sends it up to Dosher. Dosher chipping it ahead and into the zone. Sauk looking to exit, and eventually they do. Skating through neutral ice is number 16, Eric Peterson of Sauk, as he elects to take it behind Keene's net. Pass comes along the far boards. Sauk Prairie just exchanging passes in that corner. Eventually comes up top, a long shot looking for a deflection, and it's blocked by Easton Linder. Another long shot, got a tip, nearly got a second tip. Though the Oregon defense holds, Sauk still with possession. As we approach 7 minutes to play in this game, and that pass, unfortunately for Sauk, falls out of the zone, giving Oregon some space. As Zerwick, fresh on the ice, pressing hard as Sauk looks to exit the defensive zone. And eventually he's able to win the puck. Doesn't have a whole lot of help with him, though. Nieto's out in front, looks for him, though the pass just escapes. As Peterson is able to hold the zone, Anderson wisely able to get out of the way and stop his body from blocking that dump in. As Sauk eventually gets it out, and Zerwick delivers a hit, giving Nieto time to win the puck for Oregon. Anderson chips it ahead and buys Oregon time to make a change. And Anderson nearly able to keep the zone for Oregon, though Sauk able to gather in their defensive end. Now Nick Mast ahead, he's dangerous, a shot fired low, Keene doesn't know where it was. I don't think he quite knew where the puck was, as it was just sitting right in front of him, though eventually he realized where it was and covered.
Good save there by Keene, as he was able to quickly get the pads down. But it didn't tear him off the pads like it usually does and kick out. Just sat right under him, and he was not sure where that puck was, but was able to cover before any Sauk player was able to get to it.
Luckily, Keene had some extra time, as Sauk didn't really have any players near the puck. As Romer's able to win a puck battle going forward, Romer and Rohr the other way, Rohr looking to get a shot off, though that was handled by Sauk, and Sauk eventually gets it out of the zone and looks to work it ahead. Just under 6 to play in this period. As Oregon looks to go back the other way, Romer sends it ahead, a nice pass to Jakey. Jakey with some space, tries to make a move inside, though the puck escapes him. Rohr, great play to get behind the net and just read where that puck was going. Just an intelligent play by him there, able to know where the puck was going to end up. And now Sauk back the other way, could potentially have numbers, though the Oregon defense gets back, and good defense from Mueller forces his man wide, and a puck takes a weird deflection off the net out in front. A turnaround shot fired, though eventually blocked. As Sauk still with possession in the offensive zone. Rohr, though, able to win the puck for Oregon, making all kinds of moves away from defenders, though Sauk eventually able to poke it back into the zone. Peterson back, nearly hits the linesman, and that took a weird deflection out in front of the Sauk bench. As Oregon gathers in their defensive end, passes behind Cameron and picked off by Sauk. And we are starting to enter that territory where it seems like next goal will win with just about 4.5 to play. Anything can happen in high school hockey, but we're starting to get to that point as Sauk looks to enter, and they have some space to work with, a man skating free from Dosher, and what a shot from Nick Mast. He's been impressive all night, and you can see why. He has given Sauk the lead with under 4.5 to play. Oregon needs a quick answer if they're going to stay in this game.
Yeah, they're going to have to figure out how to get a goal back quickly, and it's not impossible. Anything can happen in high school hockey. We saw Sauk with 2 quick goals at the end of the second period, so this game is far from over, Noah.
I have to imagine we're going to see some extended shifts from that top line of Oregon as the second line starts out there. That is the Cameron line. Dosher with a nice play, nearly able to win the puck, though Sauk quickly pounces on it. Sauk with some trouble controlling the puck in neutral ice, though eventually they win it back. Mast tried to make a move around his man, though was unable to do so. Sauk now with a long shot, that went well high and wide of Keene's net. As Sauk still with possession in the offensive zone. What a move, a shot fired, save made by Keene. Rebound given up, handled initially, it came to Barnish. But Luke Mast able to fall on it for Sauk and keep possession. As Oregon is struggling to find offensive possession here. Sauk has really just found a way to dictate the pace of this game and keep the TOP in their favor. As a nice move, another nice move by Luke Mast, dancing away from all the defenders in front of him. Thought about a Michigan there. I saw him tilt his stick up, though he thought better of it. As now, puck battled for behind the net, eventually won by Oregon, and they will just have to ice it. Sauk Prairie is dominating the time of possession late in this game, and they really look like they could snuff out Oregon here, but we know how quickly Oregon can score and get down ice, so they are certainly not out of it.
Yeah, you said it. Great job there by Nieto to send it to the length of the ice. Get that tired line off the ice, and the top line is back out there as we have a timeout called by Coach Clemens here, as he will try and construct a play for that top line as they get set to take the face-off to Josh Keene's left. And you got to wonder, Noah, at what point do they think about pulling Josh Keene?
That will certainly play a factor with a one-goal game. You have to imagine that especially once we get under 2 minutes, obviously coaches can be as aggressive or conservative with their goalie as they want. Though we're definitely reaching that point in the game where you start to think about pulling Keene for the extra attacker. And we've seen some late plays drawn up for this top line work out. Coach Clemens just seems to have a way of getting his players in position to do what they do best. And he's got to draw a good one up here, as Oregon has just over 3 minutes to tie this game up.
As they get set for the face-off, I like giving the top line maybe about a minute to try and get something going on the offensive side of the ice. And after that minute, that's when I would really start thinking about pulling Josh Keene.
And of course, possession obviously plays a role in that. You can't pull your goaltender if you're on the defensive end. So Oregon's just going to have to occupy some possession because they haven't thus far in the closing stages of this game, and that's something they're going to have to do if they're going to want to even think about getting Keene out of the net. As Sauk is able to send ahead, and I believe that was an icing call.
Center ice face-off coming up here.
Romer set to take it for Oregon. Oregon still looking for any sort of possession, as Sauk has just occupied the puck. And they continue to do so here. Mast in space, though he's forced wide by Leatherberry. Great play to prevent any danger there, as Oregon finally looks to enter the offensive zone. Jake, you try to get a pass across to Romer, though. Sauk all over that. As we have 2.5 to play in this game, Oregon down by 1. Sauk looking to enter the zone. Can't yet, following some great play from Leatherberry there, forcing Sauk back. Now, Sauk elects to try the near side, and eventually they do get it in. Keene will send it back behind his net. Buying some time for Leatherberry, as Leatherberry delivers a hit behind the net, and that pass just escapes Roar. Sauk Prairie still keeping Oregon in their defensive end. As we approach 2 minutes to play, now you really have to start thinking about getting down ice and pulling your goaltender. As we will keep an eye on Keene. Mueller chipping it forward, and that puck comes all the way down ice. Aiden Leatherberry will have to gather for Oregon, and he loses it and takes a spill in front of the net. Keene, though, able to step up and bail Leatherberry out, as a pass just escapes Cameron, and that'll be an icing call. Unfortunate for Oregon there. A series of unfortunate circumstances as Leatherberry took a spill, forcing Keene to come out, and then the icing call.
Yeah, you said it, that icing call, not what you want right now. 137, they're going to have to win this face-off, get down the ice, get some sort of possession in the offensive zone, and then think about Keene coming to the bench for that extra attacker.
A minute 37 left to play in this game, as Oregon is still looking for one last equalizer. They've answered all night, but they are running out of time. Clemens looking to draw up his best play and get something to go, as this game could prove to be very important for Oregon. As we mentioned in the standings, they're sitting tied with Reedsburg behind in second. And despite those standings, they have played more conference games than anyone else in the conference. So these last 2 conference games are going to be really important.
Yeah, you said it, Noah. I mean, all conference games are important, but especially as we wind down the season here. And these teams start thinking about some extra opportunities to play in the postseason and potentially compete for a state title. And you would like to see Oregon be in the running for that, as we have a good team here this year, Noah.
Certainly, they're going to lose some key components next year, so you love to see Oregon make a run for that championship, as, like you said, this team is really, really good all around.
Keene is at the bench now. Extra attacker on for Oregon.
The net is empty, so any amount of space for Sauk, they'll be looking to send it down into the net. The Oregon does well to keep the zone. Jakey dancing out in front, backhand shot just barely escapes the top left corner. Pass out in front again, finds Dosher, and eventually Rohr comes in a snipe. That one gets deflected out in front, as Oregon putting everything they have left in the tank out on the ice here. Now Sauk with a chance to send it down ice, but they can't do it. Nieto diving down, able to keep the zone. Sauk now able to win the puck in some space, though Rohr sends it right back in. 50 seconds to play. Pass is deflected. Sauk has a lot of space. They'll chip it up ahead. Though Romer able to glove it down and deliver a shot, though it goes right into the glove of Strack as he saw it the whole way. No traffic in front.
Yeah, good possession here from Oregon. This is what they need right now. With 42 seconds left, they got to win this face-off and set up an opportunity and find something that they like to be able to get a shot off.
Cameron set to take the face-off. The face-off, cruise line, Dosher with a quick shot. Hit Strack in an awkward spot and tipped up, though he holds with just over 30 to play, and that puck goes all the way down ice, and it will be icing.
30 seconds left. We'll do it all over again. Dosher able to get the quick shot off the face-off. Very characteristic of what we've seen from Sauk this game. But good opportunities here, as there are no defensemen on the ice. We have the full first and second line out there for Oregon as they look to make something happen and tie this game up.
Possession is won by Sauk. That one sent all the way down ice. It just escapes the net. And with 26 seconds left, we will do it yet again in the Sauk Prairie defensive zone.
Jacob Cameron with maybe the most important face-off of the season for him so far.
Oregon running out of time. They have the extra attacker, but they need time, and a quick shot fired by Nieto with another shot. Handled again by Sauk. Puck is sent up top to Rohr. Rohr will send it deep. 17 seconds left to play. Oregon needs to get something going quickly. Romer finds the puck in space. Looking at all of his options. Puck finds Dosher. 10 seconds left. Shot out in front. Looking for a tip. 5 to play. Shot fired back behind the net. That escapes everyone. And time will expire. What a game. But Sauk holds and unfortunately sends the Panthers home with a loss. But you have to like the performance from Oregon, as they were in it the whole way against a Sauk team that, as we mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, only had 2 losses coming into this game.
Yeah, both teams looked really good tonight. Just the little things that propelled Sauk to the victory, and one of those was the spectacular performance from the Mass brothers, Luke and Nick, as a very tough loss from Oregon on senior night. But the season's not over, Noah. There are more important games coming up for the Panthers. So it will be very important for them to rebound off this game.
Certainly a response will be necessary. If I'm Oregon, I'm eyeing that Edgewood game, that last conference game against a team that just completely had their way with Oregon. We covered that game over at LeBon the first time these two teams met this season. that game is most likely going to end up being the most important game of Oregon season, as we have that coming up next week. And before we get into our stars of the game, I'd like to remind you all that this broadcast is made possible with funding from our generous sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play.
One Community Bank, a proud supporter of youth athletics. Stop by or visit our website to learn more about our fee-free checking account. One Community Bank, feel good banking. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Please consider being a part of your athlete's success and become a booster today.
Toro Horse Insurance. Toro Horse Insurance is a proud sponsor of Oregon Athletics. At Toro Horse Insurance, our #1 goal is to deliver customers the peace of mind that comes with having the right coverage at the right time.
The Oregon Chamber of Commerce, promoting, informing, connecting, and advocating for local businesses and the Oregon community.
The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community.
And J.L. Richards, providing fresh meats, deli salads, seafood, and quality Wisconsin cheese for over 25 years. Try our delicious hot lunches, dinners, or enjoy our Friday fish fry. Catering is available throughout Dane County.
Logo Promotions, helping businesses and schools promote and advertise their organizations with quality apparel, providing exceptional personal service and quick turn times. Logo Promotions, for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Proudly serving the Madison area since 2013.
And finally, Stoughton Health, providing safe, quality health care with exceptional personalized service. Stoughton Health is proud to sponsor the OCA Media Scoreboard. And with that, Mitchell, I'm going to ask you first, who are your stars of the game from each side?
We're going to start with Oregon. I got to go with Kyle Rohr. Got the hat trick tonight and a few more assists as he got a helper on one of the Andrew Jakey goals. And he was explosive tonight, really put a spark in this Oregon team and gave them a good chance to win. And for Sauk Prairie, I'm going to have to go with #7, Nick Mass. He got a hat trick tonight with scoring eventually what ended up to be the winning 6th goal. And we can see why he's a great player on this team. He had great speed, and goal-scoring opportunities were there for him, and he capitalized on them. And Noah, who are your stars of the game?
First, for Sauk Prairie, I'm going to go with Micah Hansen. He picked up 2 goals in this game, and he was just really impressive all around for this team, this Eagles team. And for Oregon, I'm going to have to go with Andrew Jakey. He has been the perfect complement to Rohr all season, and they were doing it again tonight. We talked about them just about the whole game. We cannot praise those two enough. And they were both incredibly impressive tonight. So with that, I want to thank you all for tuning into this broadcast. And on behalf of everyone here at OCA Media, thanks for watching. Noah Bergstrom and Mitchell Mancusi signing off. And have a great night, y'all.